Hello, this is the Zssa sleeve type, and I just recently got this off of the missions that they have available, where you can get this along with some other level 4 suits. And I say along with other, this is the only level 1. But hey, it's at 500. It's a general version of Zssa. Here's the description. You guys can pause that to look at that and read it. And yeah, you have well, two melee priority first of all. You have the shotgun sawed off. This is the same gun that's on the Sturm Gallus. You have the Zssa sleeve type BS, the bullshit saber. You have the 30, almost a 30 minute mission. It's a 30 millimeter Vulcan gun. Uh, you have the shoulder 11 tube missile incendiary. It says stop to fire, but it's not. We have the arm 3 barrel MX2 chain explosion, also known as the AoE explosion here, or AoE missiles. You have the Zssa sleeve type beam machine gun. You have the diffusion beam cannon, also known as your second shotgun here, or beam shotgun if you want to call it that. This was also on the regular Zssa. And finally, you have a shield, the Zssa sleeve type shield, considered a large size shield with 4,000 health. And I do actually have my shortcuts uh, done here because I feel like this is just easier for me to kind of combo into things with to show you some of the stuff this thing can do. And hey, for skills, you have anti-blast stabilizer level 1, high performance balancers level 1, high spec and back level 2, maneuver armor level 1, which is really nice to have, along with force injectors level 2, frontline support system level 1, which is also the first Zssa has. You have damage control level 2, which the original Zssa has level 1. You have explosive react armor level 1, that's also on the regular Zssa. You have special leg buffer level 2 and special shoulder add-on buffer level 2, both giving you 15%, taking less or 15% less damage on the legs there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. And yeah, again, did this on the stream, got the suit, played 3 matches with it, and yeah, it's a pretty fun suit and pretty good actually. A lot of things you can do with this. I really like its kit. You can kind of do different kind of gameplay styles with it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take our manlet MS out, and let's look at the shotgun. Now, this isn't like the Xeon shotgun that the Ifrits use, because this is the Sturm Gal shotgun. I think that was nerfed, so it doesn't have the same kind of range capabilities. But, you know, if you're close enough, it's still just going to get you that fucking stun. I mean, yeah, it's a shotgun. Xeon shotguns are really good in this game. Really good at stopping maneuver armor. Also like the way it cocks the gun. It just looks fucking sick. God damn, that extra shell coming out. You have the beam saber. Because you can hover, you do have some nice distance, technically. Only one swing, but you do have the regular Zssa downswing here, the thrusting downswing. Can hit people on the ground. Use that to get some extra distance. And because you have balancers, it makes it really nice to kind of go into after any of your stuns. You have the Vulcans here. These will shoot 2 at a time. And they're not the best for stun accumulation since it uses nearly all of your ammo, but they're pretty good for throwing in with your other weapons, potentially to get a stun. I mean, hey, you can also boost while using them, so that can be good for just in conjunction with your maneuver armor, right? Just to show that real fast. There you go. You have the missile launchers, which that will be 15, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. So you got 15 ticks of damage afterwards, each one being 100 damage. So that's 1,500 damage, I believe, per one missile hitting. So you can just throw one at a time, or unless you just want to throw more of them. It doesn't have that good of stun accumulation, so you just want to throw those out every now and then just for a little bit of some poking damage, right? Now, here's something that's really good. You got the AoE missiles. I believe they're not going to stun as fast as the Zsas, the original Zsas AoE missiles, but these work still pretty damn good. Oh, also should also mention with the fire missiles as well is that whenever they are burning somebody, they will not lose their stagger meter over time as long as they're burning. So keep that in mind if you think you got somebody close to being stunned. You can use your fire missiles to keep them that way. But yeah, pretty good at stunning. You can probably throw in other weapons if you believe, like if you're fighting something with damage control or whatnot, you can throw in your other weapons to maybe help you get stunned that way, you know. I do love using these when people are getting in their suits or after they counter one of my teammates, because it does put them in a situation where they either have to dodge roll or they get stunned, right? You have the beam machine gun. Really good rapid fire here. Does a lot of good damage build up, especially if you're building up your range strength, right? Good distance on it. Not the best stun accumulation wise, but hey, if you're throwing it with your other weapons, it works just fine, honestly. And yeah, again, you can go a bit of a distance. Just gotta be careful about that recoil. And finally, you have the Mega Particle Cannon. Same thing as with the original Zssa. You can boost, get a stun, go into melee. You can combo that to other weapons, right? So, works the same way. So technically, you have 2 shotguns to work with. That can be really annoying against other suits that have maneuver armor, like other generals or raids specifically. Really good at countering those guys. So that is, I mean, that's really good to have. Just having multiple ways to stun accumulate quickly. You got that. You can throw in your beam machine gun for extra poking damage. Now it does have some it has like lower melee resistance, so it's not like exactly a melee suit, but you do have multiple ways to get a stun. Throw those in, get your melee in. Probably do another downswing. You can do another downswing if you want to, or throw in your shotgun or just something else to throw in, right? It's got a lot of ways to kind of deal with situations. It's a general, right? You got something for close range. You got stuff to poke people with. Maybe potentially get a stun for your teammates. God, just 2 shotguns is nice. Good range damage. You can build either for range or for a little bit of melee, right? That's how I got my my suit built up. Just check out the stream that I'd grinded for this suit. Good melee swing. The downswing does go pretty far. Like it. The only downside is you don't get a dodge roll, but you do have maneuver armor and damage control level 2, so that can help out when people are firing at you. Yeah. Ooh, that's good damage. Yeah, again, you can boost, use that. Go for another downswing. If you want to be sweaty and throwing your Vulcan shots like that, right? So, yeah, pretty good general, honestly. I want to say maybe kind of helps out. It has a little bit of a smaller hitbox as well, because it is smaller than the original Gundam and does have a shield as well. However, it's not really particularly shielding itself. So, but it is kind of a wider, like it's still kind of wide. So maybe that's not really an advantage it has, right, inherently. But yeah, love this suit. And if you guys don't have it yet, I totally recommend it. It is pretty good. Oh yeah, and you can also boost while using the fire missiles. If I haven't mentioned that already. So yeah, that's going to be it for Mr. General Zssa here, or Gen Zssa, or Sleeve Zssa, whatever you want to call it. Green, Mr. Green, if you guys ever played Super Mario Bros. Superstars. We call him Mr. Green Stash. Yeah, really nice kit. Enjoyed playing it. I think it's worth the grind. Same with this post-anniversary stuff's pretty good. You also get the Rick Diaz level 4, Umalight level 4. If you really like the Gunner Gundam, you can get the Gunner Gundam level 4. God have mercy on your soul, but yeah. Only thing is that doesn't come with the Taquan symbol here. I'd added that in because that was during your stream. But yeah, looks pretty good. And hey, maybe you might get another Zssa. Who knows if they want to have a raid one, right? Maybe one without the missiles at all. Who knows? But yeah. I love Zssa! Oh!